Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate here is Richie Ashburn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
So 1-1 home.
Woo.
Two.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and 1, here it comes. McCutchen stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-1. Fouled away. Throw over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Into the box, Ozzy Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next, it'll be Lou Brock. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Ball 2 now. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Dribbled to the right side. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In now, Mark Maguire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Cards leave one. Still no score. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And now the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Rollins leads off first with one away. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Okay.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. Line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. And whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. But check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and 2, here it is.
Oh. 1 and 2.
None out, runners at first and second. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and he indeed takes home with the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Lo, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty. runners on first with one down. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
To the plate now, Ozzy Smith. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
Number 20.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Ashburn finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So now to the plate, Brad Miller. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Eflin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
The left field, number 1.
Stepping in next, Richie Ashburn struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box, Andrew Mccutchen, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. On the ground near home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And a big part of their success is, of course, their speed. They currently lead the league in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. As one coach said, we've got speed to burn on this club, but it's very important to us that we're using it effectively and not running into outs when the time isn't right to swipe a bag. He went on to compliment the players for all the work that they've put in, making the running game so successful for this club. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Schmidt, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Maguire.
Stepping in once again is Mark Maguire. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maguire is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mccutchen is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Up next, Yadier Molina. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Fouled off. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. 3 left for St. Louis, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Schmidt as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is O'Neill. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next, it'll be JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
So
the
in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. To third. Throw over by Schmidt is right there for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
Next, here is Ozzy Smith as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2. Popped up. Schmidt moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Digging in next, Lou Brock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit towards center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jimmy Rollins, and they could use a spark from him here. First offering. Popped up. Edman is there. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate now, Brad Miller. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Zach Eflin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause and the 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Lee. Pitch on the way.
That's off the plate.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0.
Oh! 2-0.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now, Maguire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Ball 3. 3 balls. No strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
At the plate now is Yadier Molina, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Chase Anderson is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hot shot to third. Schmidt's got it. They get the force at the plate. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now into the box, Nolan Arenado. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Miller is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cards strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping up is Richie Ashburn. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Richie Ashburn.
Here it comes. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Lee is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Andrew Mccutchen. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Molina is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready now. The pitch, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-1. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Kwang Young Kim trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. JT Realmuto will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No ball.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stan Musial come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 6, Stan Musial.
As a look, now the pitch. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is popped up near second base. Rollins has it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzy Smith. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
1-2. Well hit to right. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Lou Brock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Knocks one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch.
That's a
And
ball.
this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Swing and a little tapper.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Jordan.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jimmy Rollins, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. From the stretch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Brad Miller, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Gene Segura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. David Hale will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Philadelphia, number 41, David Hale.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Mark Maguire.
Mark Maguire.
And now a pitch on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
No strike.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So now into the box is Yadier Molina. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. No outs, nobody on. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Schmidt is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
This one's down to third. Schmidt has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ashburn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Richie Ashburn.
Richie Ashburn.
Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Now it'll be Andrew Mccutchen. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ashburn gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First and 2nd now, 1 man out. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
To 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Still 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. JT Realmuto, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in will be JT Realmuto. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a corner.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit is Jimmy Rollins, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. 1 run scores, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Giovanni Gallegos enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Giovanni Gallegos.
So here is Rhys Hoskins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. Hoskins behind the count, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Ready on 0-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Ranger Suarez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Didi Gregorius is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzy Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Misses, ball 2. Carpenter on at first, nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the next to bat will be Blue Brock. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maguire. Set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a base hit on the line. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Archie Bradley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And that misses 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No ball. Be straight.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Miller aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Richie Ashburn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mccutchen.
Now to the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now the fastball is swung out and missed.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Standing in now, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Philly down to their last strike. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Big RBI knock right here in the top half of the ninth to cut the deficit to 1 run. You could start to feel the tension a little bit. That pitcher might be holding that ball a little bit longer. That's when you miss over the heart of the plate.
Genesis Cabrera gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Genesis Cabrera.
Plate now, Bryce Harper. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 2 outs here with a runner at third. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty earns the win, his second. Zach Eflin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.